All right, I'm going to show you how to label polarity on a Lewis structure. So the example I'm going to do is B from our the problems we were working on in class today. The first thing you do is do the Lewis structure, and I've already done that. So you have to go through all the steps and do the Lewis structure. Second is you figure out what molecular shape it makes. So this one has 1, 2, 3 bonds and one set of lone pairs. So it needs to be a pyramidal shape. So you redraw it showing the pyramidal shape and including the lone pairs if there are any on the central atom. Your next step is to label the little numbers from the table of electronegativity. So fluorine on the table of electronegativity is 4.0, so each of your fluorines gets a little 4.0. Phosphorus on the periodic table is 2.1. And then you have to subtract those two numbers. If the number is between 0.5 and 2, then the bond is polar. So 2.1 minus 4 is 1.9, so that is a polar bond. If it's polar, you then label the side that is more polar is partial negative. The side that is less polar is partial positive. Then you draw little tiny arrows on each of the bonds that is polar, showing which way they're being pulled. So imagine the whole molecule is kind of being pulled down and out, but nothing is pulling up to counterbalance it. Therefore, this molecule has a dipole. It's kind of going down and out at the same time. Draw some sort of dipole. That's just the big line I did. And then you're good to go. The last thing you need to do is decide what type of intermolecular force it has. So does it have hydrogen bonding? No, because there's no hydrogen in this molecule. Does it have dipole-dipole forces? Yes. So you would write dipole-dipole. Oh, and I just realized the other thing you could label on here is your bond angle. Bond angle for pyramidal is 107.3. All right, good to go.